Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Cheer the Phenomenal. Welcome back to another video on this beautiful Sunday morning. Y'all go ahead and like and subscribe to the video. Show the support like you guys doing. But you got majority of you not subscribing to the channel, and it helps with the algorithm. Y'all get me going with the likes and the subscribes. So so the video can spread out more and get the message out there, for those who feel like they need to hear it, and who they know that someone else can hear it, that they need to hear the all word as well. But we're gonna get straight into it, man, and talk it like how we normally talk it, and but I wanted to start off by the reason why they never understand you, family, friends. The reason why things that you felt like it wasn't never it was never going in your direction. It was never going right. That you feel like people, a lot of people misunderstood you, and you got misled from a lot of people. But even though you had the right mindset, you was always looking for validation from others because you felt left out. You felt you felt alone. You felt like you need to be heard. You felt like you need to be involved and fit in. But those people who you was looking for validation from, those and know the ones you looked up to, those was the wrong guidance. They was not the right guidance in your life. You know, things that you was looking for, expecting out of them, was you was expecting a whole lot more. You know, you was expecting a whole lot more out of people because your heart and your trust, you had so much trust in these people that you trust them more than you trusted yourself. Meaning that the validation that you was looking for from them, you was just looking for people to tell you, yeah. You were just looking for people to tell you you can do it. You was looking for the people. You was looking for the answer from them that to keep you motivated, to keep you pushing. Instead, that you always had that voice in on the right side of your head, or that voice in the back of your mind telling you that you can do it. You don't need validation from no one. But instead, you then had the right upbringing to understand that. You didn't have the right communications, the right talks. You didn't have the right way of expressing yourself. For others for others to really understand, and for it to come out the way how it should, the way how it's supposed to. So as you get older, and major major turns start to take turn in your life, and things, life start to change. You start to have a spiritual awakening. You start to see things differently. You start seeing all types of signs. You start to have this way of seeing things differently, but like how you always been, like how you always did before. You start to see things differently, and it started increasing more. It started increasing more. So when things started to change and started increasing more, and you start to see these things in your life, you see that you're the only one that you can trust. You can only trust yourself in the process of what you're going through, because what you've been through haven't worked out at all. Before, because you tried so many times. You tried, you tried speaking to everybody. You tried talking to everybody. You was even throwing signs to a lot of people that they haven't catch. And even if they probably did catch, they ain't pay you no attention but so long. They shrug it off. They never looked at you as a leader, or someone that can be on top of things. So when you start noticing those shifts and those change in your life, and things ain't turning out, or things haven't been the same at all since, like, way before, you got people that been in your life look at you strange and look at you different. They start to wonder, you're the weird one. You're the one that's changing up on everybody. You're the one that being weird and not not hanging around, and not speaking to them like how you used to, and not being on the same time frame like how it was before. Like, you don't got time for that. You done change up a whole lot. You done change. God done shift your life to the point that where He wanted you to be at is where he got you at. So it's no turning back. It's no going back. And I wanted to say a lot of things that took place back then in your life before, God was hiding your values. He was actually hiding, and he kept them hidden from people. He kept them hidden from your family. He kept them hidden from your relationships with your loved ones, and He kept them hidden from everyone. The reason why is because what you was trying to express and try to tell them from the beginning, He was saving you. He was actually saving you from actually blowing your. He was actually saving you from blowing your dreams, and to save your life from whatever you would have, you know, whatever gift that you have to to bring out during that time or period was the wrong time in your life to even bring out, or to even communicate about them with. So the enemy is here is to kill, steal, and destroy. If those gifts and those hidden values when they came out during that time, you probably wouldn't even make it this far in your life. You probably wouldn't even make it to where you at right now. So it's the reason why when things was being expressed and no one was actually paying you no attention was the reason why you was getting a lot of flashback and people just shrugging you off and throwing your kindness and your kindness and your weakness under the rug, either actually stepping on you in a way, really actually stepping on you in a way and not caring. But as you look around, you see them caring about you see them caring about the people that you know for sure, like that you know for sure that don't have that same value as you do. And they'll have conversations with those type of people on a level that you thought that we were supposed to have this conversation and communicate this type of level, this type of thing, and try to make things plan out and try to get things together and try to make some type of plans together or whatever. Those things that you look at, those things that you've seen, that it kind of makes you wonder and think, like, and when you've been doing during that time, you seen it, but you was actually shrugging it off yourself. You was actually not paying it no attention yourself. You seen it, but you actually not paid it no attention yourself because you ain't think nothing of that person, because either he was your family, either there was your family, he or she, either there was your closest loved ones, friends, anything, partner, anything in life. You didn't think nothing of it, and all of that lead you is to that leads you to into a path that of self, like you, so many things that you hold in the inside, so you really was self-destroying yourself because those are feelings, those emotions start being involved, start getting involved when you start to wonder and see that people are really who they are, even when they didn't want to hear it from you, even when the work that you was putting in, the work that you was doing, just to sometimes impress them, and things didn't go right. Things never satisfied them, and that leads to a lot of self destruction, like, because you start doing things like having self doubts after a while. You start having this pattern of thinking, like am I enough? Like, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? You know, you start to wonder like why this person don't like me? Why these people are not caring about me the way I care about them? You know, why these people are doing and saying these things when I wouldn't say or either joke around to say when I know that'll lead to a different conversation down the line, a different a different bump in the road. You know, you start to have all of these doubts, and that leads to a lot of things in life when you never had a chance to express yourself. You always hold things in a way when you try to express yourself, and people really never pay you no attention. People really always shot you down. People was just not understanding you or feeling you where you was coming from. But you had this this God given gift that was hidden inside of you, these values, that it was in your time to bring it out, that it was in your time to express it. That's why you felt like you needed to be heard during the time. That's why you felt like you needed to be known during the time when it was in your time to actually make it happen, to actually go through it. You know, God was actually building up that foundation to get you where he wanted you to be at in life first, to see. He wants you to go through all of those. He wants you to go through all those bowling pins first. He wanted you to go through all of those bowling pins first. He wanted you to knock down every obstacle, every problem, every situation that you had in your life from the time before to realize your trust was supposed to be in him. Only you have trust in God, not nobody else. Not no, don't put nobody else before him. He was actually showing you that the whole way along. But you just had this heart. Your heart was in the way. This kind-hearted heart was in the way. It was just leading you to a place that where he wanted you to be at, you know, at the right place at the right time. And I come on here to say a lot of us going through that in our lives, been through that in our lives, and probably just getting out of it and probably still learning the process and really looking back and see like, okay, I see why I had to go through what I've been through during the time when I was expressing myself and seeing the feedback that I wasn't expecting. Cause you start to wonder, you start to think like man, what am I doing wrong? Does these people really care about me the way how I care about them? No, they don't. Does these people really show the love and the support like the way I show them? No, they don't. It's because that you was called in a higher place. You was called in a higher place from God, that he didn't wanted you to reveal what you had in the inside to them, because he knew who these people were. He knew who these people are. He know that during the times when you wasn't around, that talk behind you. He heard conversations in the room. He heard conversations in the car. He heard conversations at dinner. He heard conversations in the living rooms. You know, he heard conversations that you never heard. And he wanted you to go through these people and really show you signs after signs after signs that these people really didn't care about you like how you thought they did. They really didn't care about you. So he had to take you up out of there. He had to take you up out of there and knock down all those pins, all those obstacles that's what's standing in your way to get where you need to be at in life. So I come on here to say you guys trust in the process, because it really does make sense after a while, and God is not here to He's not here to put you in a situation, put you in a place that He know that you won't be able to handle, but know that things will turn out. It it will turn out the way how it's supposed to when you going through the process, when you marinating in a season where He got you in, so things can turn out for your good. Things can turn out for the best part of you and for your family. He wanted you to see the things that you was going through to help you realize to put your trust and faith in Him. Pay attention to the signs. So you guys pay attention. Keep God first always, like I always mention, like you always supposed to. Keep Him first. Uh, Wake up and say your prayers. Even like if you feel like you just got that procrastinating feeling, shove that out the way. Those feelings that that got you feeling like you don't want to do anything. That's not God. That's not God at all. You gotta be thankful and be so grateful that you actually woke up, that you have another day, man, and you can get things done. And I'm gonna say this before I let y'all go. I kid you guys not. That day I made that video of leave your addictions behind. That same day I did that video. When I did that video, no, this is the honest truth. I speak nothing but the honest truth. When I did that video, it was something in my spirit. I was drained. I didn't have no energy. I was weak. Like my spirit was just telling me something. So to do the video, my spirit was telling me something to do the video. Leave your addictions behind. If y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all go back and watch that video. It's a short video, and watch the long video as well. But when I was doing the video, I just had this urge, like how I always get, but this feeling just be full of weak drainage, like you just weak, you just don't want to do anything, like. But to make it short, what I'm trying to say is that 2 hours later, Rich Homie Quan passed away of an addiction. Now, that wasn't a coincidence. The reason why I'm saying that wasn't a coincidence is because, like I mentioned, in my spirit, that it was meant for me to do that video, because people who watch that video, it probably save maybe somebody's life, But during that exact same day, like 2 hours later, I found out that he passed away from an addiction. He passed away from an addiction. Not saying that he was doing them, like, but we know his history of, but it was an addiction. Leave your addictions behind and move forward, because that's the devil. And when I actually find that out, man, it actually hit me, like, because it made me think, like, if I'd have put that video out probably before then, who knows who would have watched it. But that makes you wonder, like, man, like, you was actually on point about things. Your spirit is not telling you no lie. Your intuition is not telling you a lie. You gotta follow that and pay attention to it. It's actually what God's speaking to you. Put this video out there, relate this message so someone else can hear it. But this person just passed away from it. Or make sure someone else hear it so they don't pass away from the same thing. You see, and it's just not a coincidence, man. It's really not. But I just come on here just to say that because it was kind of crazy, because my spirit was already letting me know, man. I'm talking about I didn't want to do the video. I didn't want to do, uh, relate that message, because I was so weak myself. I was just drained. I was just drained, But hey, man, you just gotta keep praying, keep praying, keep praying, and just keep praying, and man, and deal with things the best way you can. Follow what God got for you. Go with your heart. I'm not saying go with your heart, but go with where His guidance is leading you. Excuse me. Go with His guidance is leading you. Ask Him what you want me to do today, what you have planned for me. Tell Him that you're leaving these situations and these problems in His hand, and I want to be led. I want to be led by you, Father. I want to be led by your footsteps and your guidance to show me the way each and every day, because I can misstep, I can mislead myself into a situation that I don't want to be in, and turn out my life might be ruined, or someone else's life might be ruined. So you just gotta just follow through, keep following through with your prayers, and give Him your heart, give Him everything, give Him your problems, give Him everything. Try your best. It's not like you're gonna overcome that just in a day or so. You keep doing it, you keep practicing it. That's why He wants you to come to you. He want you to come to Him with all of your problems. So with that being said, I know this video is real long. With that being said, you guys continue on to stay up, continue on to keep praying. Go ahead and like and share this video. Make it happen.